Yo. This your boy arguing greater things. You know who it is.
Hi, and I'm Fifi. What's going on? You a maniac. Lord.
Oh, it's good.
Welcome, everybody, to yet another edition of the GT Podcast. Yay!
Yo.
Yes, we are here to teach you the many unknown benefits of cannabis and ways of using it, things you didn't know about it, all of that stuff, and and how you can include it in your everyday life.
For sure.
So, we got an exciting episode for you guys today. Stick around and, learn something new and get entertained because he's a fool.
She's a clown.
You know that it ain't true. Look at me.
Look at her.
Looking like a sweet angel I am.
A sweet lamb.
Yes.
You get slaughtered.
You a hater.
You a
How
lamb.
you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How about you?
Rascal. I'm amazing. I'm amazing.
Yeah, I'm feeling
You know what
great.
I'm
I
saying?
woke up and I thank God for waking me up. I didn't ever say it again. Thank you, God, for waking me up.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying?
He woke us up.
Yeah, we woke up.
Yeah. I didn't get woke up by no alarm clock. I threw it out the window.
For sure. Just wake up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, well, let me just tell y'all for the introduction. First of all, right down below me.
Somewhere down there. I don't know where it's at.
One of the sides. I'm going to just point to both of the sides.
No, it's just down there somewhere. It's around. It could be up at the top, wherever. I don't know. It's down there at the bottom, probably.
What you gonna tell them?
To like, share, subscribe. If you like whatever we giving y'all the content that we putting out, you want to hear more of it, you know what I'm saying? Just hit like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend, tell an auntie, tell a grandma, tell somebody, because we here to teach the baby benefits of cannabis so they can understand that they don't have to take that horrible pain medication.
Yeah.
They can use something natural, you know what I'm saying? If they didn't know, now they can know.
Yeah.
And then we can convince them. If you can't convince them, that there's a
we break it down for you. We put it in layman's terms, make you understand, different things like that. Just like today is no different.
Yeah, we bring history, let you know why they criminalize it first of all, and then why they decriminalize it. It's like, hey, you got too many, we got everything.
Yeah, we'll tell you about it. So today, we have an exciting topic. I think this will probably be exciting for a lot of people, especially those that have tried it and had crazy experiences or just experienced all the way. We are going to talk about the 7 things you need to know about edible cannabis. Ain't that dope?
Edible cannabis.
Edible cannabis. So we're talking about edibles today.
What's edibles?
Edibles is it is products containing cannabis, like food that you can ingest, food that you can eat, and it contains cannabis, so it'll be cannabis inside of your body. Typically, the way people ingest cannabis is through smoking, and now we are finding new ways, innovative. That's the word I'm looking for. New innovative ways to ingest cannabis, and edibles is one of them. So we're going to tell you the 7 things that you need to know about it because, people, you can easily over-medicate with them.
What? Yeah, what?
Yeah, easily.
I told my story last episode, so y'all want to hear
Tell
my story? No, they got to go to the last episode. I'm not telling them. I'm not telling the same thing.
I'm pretty sure you have another one.
I ain't telling the same thing.
One thing, I love edibles, though. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Listen, she's retarded. Let's just know that. Just know that she's retarded when it comes to edibles.
I love them, but they be so good, and sometimes, most of the time, I overindulge.
All of the time.
Yeah, and they can tend to make you a little. We'll get into it. Let's just start it off.
Yeah.
So the first thing that you should know about edible cannabis is that you should be sure to read the labels carefully. You must read the labels because they vary widely in appearance and ingredients and how much THC and CBD. In case you didn't know, you can have both THC or CBD edibles. So you want to know how much how much you're dosing. And the labels usually give you some information or whatever to tell you that. If not, you might want to look up something on the internet or something like that or whatever, just to see if it says anything about that particular one.
That ain't about the internet ain't about to help them.
It's not?
Nah.
So what do you tell them? What do you suggest?
You know why?
Why?
Because most people get the edibles from their cousin or their uncle or somebody like that. So now they don't even know what the dosage is and all that kind of carrying on.
Right.
And then some dispensaries don't even explain to you what you should be doing, and then their dosage could be off. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just think that it's almost an experiment, but start, like they say with edibles, start low and start slow.
Low and slow. When you say low and slow, for the ones that are new to this real shit, what you mean?
Low and slow. Low means that if somebody give you edible, and just assume it's say 150 milligrams, you want to cut that thing in 4 pieces. Mm-hmm. That's taking a lower dosage.
Yeah.
And
So when you say 150 milligrams, do you mean that usually the labels for that too? Because that's back to the labeling, to be able to read the labels carefully. You the number of milligrams that's on the packaging usually is how much it is for the total package.
For the total package, yeah.
Okay. So when you break it down, you kind of like taking that number and fractioning it. So if you broke it in half, then it's half of that. If you broke it in,
and 4 is a quarter of that.
Right.
If you don't, some people don't know good math, but
right.
It'd be 30, 33, 35, 37 and a half.
Okay.
Milligrams. If it was 150, they broke it into 4 pieces.
So like if a person had, like you're saying 150 milligrams. What if it was more than that? Should they break it in smaller pieces?
100% you want to break it. I would say if something said 150 milligrams, 4 pieces is okay. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't do it in half, but you want to try to start out with maybe 25 milligrams.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you bought like what I think the city was doing, I know in other states like Colorado, like they would make all their pieces smaller.
Okay.
So say if something had 150 milligrams, it'd have probably 15 pieces.
Yeah.
So each gummy would be 10 milligrams.
Okay.
So they would do it like that so people can't go home and cut it and making sure they got the right dosage.
Gotcha.
They would make sure that each piece only had 10 milligrams, period.
Right.
So now if you go eat more than that, then you're already, you know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is no matter what the total milligrams is of the package, you should not ingest more than like 25 milligrams at a time.
Exactly.
So divide it down until you get to 25 milligrams of a piece.
Right. So if you got a piece and they say 300-400 milligrams, just call us. I help you figure it out. How about that?
Give us a call.
Yeah, give us
Give us a call.
And I help you get through that thing. I promise you that.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Hold on. And then slow is it take a long time for edibles to kick in because they gotta go through your digestive system and everything like that. So that's the slow part. Give it some time. You gotta wait a minute. It take an hour and a half, and they gotta go through your digestive system and all that kind of stuff. So just let it kick in. Don't say, "Oh, this stuff ain't working. I'm gonna eat a few more and all that shit." Then you about to gonna ride.
That part. So that takes us right into our the next bullet point. Is the effects of ingesting cannabis last longer than inhaling cannabis.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
And it takes longer.
Right. It says it takes a long time for your body to absorb the THC from edible cannabis. And so the THC is present in your body for longer than after smoking or vaping cannabis. The effects of ingesting cannabis last longer compared to when cannabis is smoked or vaped. The effects can last up to 12 hours with residual effects lasting up to 24 hours. So right there, when we say residual effects, that means things like you may have dry mouth, because that's one of the side effects to it, or you may still be like
kind of groggy feeling.
Yeah, or have a little bit more appetite than normal, because it definitely does give you the munchies.
And sometimes it just make you slower the next day, like you had too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's important to get the right amount. You gotta find your own sweet spot, which is taking notes of what you eat. And
take notes of your effects, because that will help you. It says that if you are new to edibles or to cannabis, use these products in a place where you feel safe and comfortable, and with friends or family who are experienced in using them. So don't go being a veteran and just trying to, a rookie and trying to OD or something like that or whatever, thinking you got this and you grown because,
Yeah, one of my nephews, he had to overindulge in edibles. He fell asleep in
And that takes me right into the next point of it. It says that if you plan to use edible cannabis at a friend's house or a family member's home, make travel arrangements ahead of time or plan to stay over. So that's self-explanatory. Do not drive or operate heavy equipment after using cannabis.
Especially edibles,
Yeah, because you're gonna be the slowest person outside. I'm gonna tell you that
exactly.
right now.
But then if you overindulge, it make you so sleepy you might fall asleep.
Yes.
Driving, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so clear out your schedule because ingesting edible cannabis has a long-lasting effect.
If you do it too much, so the proper thing to do is microdose. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that. But microdose, you just take a little bit at a time, every 30 minutes or something like that, just to get it inside your system, and then you gradually feeling good, out of pain, and go throughout your day. You know what I'm saying? So microdosing is the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she don't know nothing about microdosing. You know what I'm saying? Because she gonna eat the whole thing, and then gonna eat another one, and just I don't know. She out of her mind.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
So
y'all telling the lie? Y'all tell a lie? Yet?
I wait like almost 30 minutes sometimes.
We didn't eat another whole one though.
Well, I'm a veteran.
Okay. Do what veterans do then.
I'm used to ODing, okay? It's okay. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying you didn't know about microdose, so I just want to let the people know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I microdose. I get a little bit at a time. Sometimes I mess up a little bit, but not like she do at all. But I do microdose and just keep it moving.
To his point, the effects of ingesting cannabis can be more intense than inhaling cannabis. So know that, it's it has a different effect, but the difference is it could be more intense.
Yeah, especially if you did a lot of it at one time. It's hitting your system right.
Why you keep saying about this one time?
No, I'm just letting the people know that you can microdose and the effects come in gradually. If you don't microdose, it's gonna come in like a ton of bricks. You'll be like, oh, wait a minute.
Like you was on that couch that time?
Yeah, exactly. Just like that. Cause I said, whoa.
Watch the other episode, y'all.
I don't feel too good.
He's shame-faced. He don't want to tell you what happened to him.
Ain't no shame-faced.
But he had a ton of bricks, though.
I just want to, and I know better now. I didn't do it again like that.
I will. I ain't scared.
I'm not scared either.
Oh.
I just don't want to be like that.
So that's what y'all need to know about that. We don't even got to go into that part. The effects of ingesting cannabis can be more intense than inhaling cannabis. I mean, in real talk, simply because it's in your bloodstream. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you ingest in your body, of course it goes into your bloodstream because that's just how the body works, So you'll have it in your, in your bloodstream.
But the other thing is that once somebody overindulge in it, they never want to use it again. You understand what I'm saying? They say, oh no. They say, no, I'm not doing that because say if somebody had cancer or somebody dealing with something for real and then they OD on it and get too messed up and got that weird feeling that they don't want to feel, now they don't want to try it again. Like prime example, my uncle, I think I said this in another episode, my uncle, he took it. He liked corn chips. So we ate corn chips. You know what I'm saying? So I come out and go there and talk to him all the time. Him and my aunt. And so he telling me the story or whatever about him taking the corn chips. My cousin made him some, and then he didn't, they didn't give him the proper direction probably, or I ain't even gonna say that because I gave plenty of people the proper direction. It tastes so good they can eat.
Yeah, you just eat it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he ate it, and my auntie came in to my Louis, you high? You know what I'm saying? And he said he couldn't move. He ate the whole bag of corn chips. He couldn't move. You know what I'm saying? So now he telling me like, son, Hetty thought that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? Told my auntie. And he like, son, I couldn't fucking move. And he don't even cuss like that. You know what I'm saying? He like, son, I couldn't even fucking move. I'm not doing that shit again. So I'm laughing at the story because it's just funny him telling the story. And I was like, Uncle Louis, was you out of pain? He's like, I didn't feel shit, son.
See, it worked.
I was like, did you eat all your food? He's like, yeah. I'm like, so it did work. You just did too much.
You just had too much.
You just had too much. Like, it'll never kill you, but it'll make you feel like that and you don't want to do it again. But you haven't ate in a week.
Yeah.
But by him eating the edible, the corn chips, he was able to eat all this food.
Eat the rest of it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And was out of pain.
Yeah.
A better quality of life.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody overindulge in it, we making jokes about her doing too much, I'm doing less. It's all fun and games. But when somebody really need to be out of pain and need the munchies, they don't need they older people. They don't need to overindulge.
That's true.
And feel like that.
Absolutely.
Because now, like my uncle, I don't want to do this again.
Also,
you know what I'm saying? But then he ended up. I told him this. I'm like, listen, Uncle Lewis, for now you like corn chips, right? He like, yeah, I love them. Okay, cool. Just take your handful of the corn chips, the medical,
and put it in the big one,
and then put them in the big one. Now you can sit there and eat on the corn chips all day. Mm-hmm. Now he getting the relief. He not overindulged, but he don't
right, he gets proper dosage.
And right. Then he eating, and then just write down your dosage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
What you ate and what you did.
Right.
And always get it from the same people because people make their stuff different.
Different, yeah.
So you want to get it from a reputable or the same people. So you can make sure you get, if it's at 150 milligrams, you get 150 milligrams. So you break it down to your third or your fourth, or once you get your tolerance, or however it's gonna be. Mm-hmm. Now you know every time you getting that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing about, older people, because they'll be to the point that they already think this shit is fucked up anyway.
Yeah.
So then you give them something, they feel extra fucked up. Mm-hmm. They
say the devil done took me under with his lettuce.
Exactly. Because just think about it, if the doctor gave you some Vicodin, I don't give a fuck how much your pain hurt, you ain't gonna eat that bottle of pills.
You got a point.
You're not.
Yeah.
You know, shit's about to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just not about to do that.
Yeah.
So that's just the importance of that part.
And also, what people don't know is that THC is a psychedelic high. So it gives you more of a head high or whatever. However, CBD, it actually is more medicinal. And that can also give you some of the benefits that THC would. It just doesn't give you the head high. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't make you as out of it like that, but it does do what it's supposed to do for your body. Right. So, and I'm only saying that to say, if you don't want to have to have any, kind of sense of that the euphoric experience that THC gives you, you can try the same edibles in CBD, and you'll be able to get the same relief as far as it giving you your appetite and giving you different things like that, like the THC would. So I think that's something that a lot of people don't know, that an alternative to doing the THC is the CBD. It's the same. You get the same properties in it. Right.
Well, THC is like I said, is the head high, and sometimes you need THC because the THC is what help with like different nerve damages, because all your nerves and things that's dealing in your body, I think, is in your brain pretty much. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So THC to a certain level is needed, but you just don't need a lot of it.
Right. You know so you want to try something that's more full spectrum then?
You're more full spectrum. So now you got a little bit of the THC, not a lot of it, because it'd be more likely when it's full spectrum, 0.03% THC and more CBD anyway. Yeah. But you do need some traces of THC too also. So the full spectrum would be a better choice, but it got more CBD in it.
Yeah. True that. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Moving right along. So next it says it takes time to feel the full effects. And I think we pretty much said that. Yeah. So that's why you would want to do the micro dosage, and also it did say that so I have to give him his props. He did say 30 minutes. Give yourself like a 30-minute break in between dosage. When you first start out, you cut it and get yourself down to the 25 milligrams, no more than that. And then you take it for the first 30 minutes and you do it again if you want to get a little bit more elevated after that first half an hour.
Right. Then once it kick in after that hour, now they kick in a little bit slower.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now the other stuff still got to process through. Right.
So you want to give it time to get inside of your body and digest it some and get it in your bloodstream and see how it affects you.
Yeah.
So,
and another way to get it to activate faster is like, if you like, I don't recommend people drink milk because I hate milk because it ain't no good for you. But if you eat something that got some oil in it or kind of greasy, it'll kind of get through your system a little bit faster.
You mean like some chicken wings or something? If you just eat
something like that, something that's greasy and oily, it'll get through your system a little bit faster.
Yeah.
G experienced that.
It is.
Yeah. So that was a trial. That was like a trial and error from another one of my friends. friends. And then he'll tell you, we'll have him on the show one day. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious.
Oh Lord, yeah, y'all not ready for that.
No, you're not ready.
So moving along, be sure to properly store your cannabis products. Chocolates and brownies with cannabis in them look like chocolates and brownies without cannabis in them. Looks the same. So in other words, they appeal to both adults and children. In fact, unintentional ingestion of cannabis by children and pets is more common than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Believe that. It can lead to severe health problems, which I don't know. Do you think? It's just gonna make them sleep for a long time. They'll just pretty much just be napping. You probably can get some housework done or something like that. Won't be in the way. Right. But on some real stuff, absolutely make sure that you store them properly. Get it. I don't know if you. Some people get lock boxes and stuff like that for it, or you know, if they ain't tall enough to reach the top of the refrigerator, put it all the way to the back part so they can't reach or something, or in the top cabinet, or
climb up there. They want that shit. They see that snack over there, they climb on the damn counter.
Yeah, or you can put it in different packaging, like, you know, maybe
medicine package.
Yeah, put it in a medicine packet. Put it in, cut out the middle of a book. I don't know. Like
whatever you do, just keep it away from the kids.
Yes.
You don't want those headaches, those problems when they, basically with edibles. Now I would say this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think CBD is bad for a kid that's dealing with like ADHD or something to that nature. Mm-hmm. I would say this. I ain't telling you to go give your kids CBD, but I have, had some people that
I've had clients
that their kids CBD or even wax to stop seizures. We know that the wax stops seizures instantly,
as well as the tincture,
as well as the tincture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I would use that before I would use Ritalin and all the other different drugs, because them are some hard drugs that we giving our kids.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, but if you got any question about that, I ain't no doctor nothing to tell you to go give your kids some CBD or whatever. I ain't trying to get no trouble. But I don't care about saying it, that if I had a kid that had ADHD, I would probably give him CBD before I go to the doctor and give him some Ritalin or something like that.
Yeah, or if they just have like you said, with seizures or something. Yeah. I mean, it's proven. We have testimonials where it has been proven to stop people from having seizures, and helping them with different things, cancer and stuff, but mainly with the seizures and temperament, we have proof that it works, that the tincture as well as the Rick Simpson oil, the wax, that it works.
Whatever it is, all of it just works. You know what I'm saying?
But back around, if it is such that your baby, go ahead and get them comfortable in the bed, baby. Just let them go to sleep. They'll be okay. Mm-hmm. They will wake up and be okay, refreshed, probably hungry and thirsty. But other than that, they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, because cannabinoids is in breast milk.
It is. Yeah.
And,
we're all born with it.
It ain't gonna be no high THC level where they gonna get high, but cannabinoids with THC and CBD, CBN, THCA, all them different they are different cannabinoids. Yeah. And that's is in breast milk.
Yeah, it's in your body when you're born. We're born with cannabinoids. Everybody has it. We in fact, after you're born, you become deficient. Like as time goes by, we all deficient of it. And cannabis is the one way to replenish it. There are other foods and vegetables and stuff you can eat, of course, but cannabis is the most effective, as well as you get the most. It gives you the most cannabinoids. Replenish those in your body.
Right, exactly. Yeah. We all need it because cannabinoids is what help your body get back to its normal health. That's what it's doing. We got an endocannabinoid system in our body. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, with the reception and all that kind of stuff. But that was another video. Y'all can go back and watch that video too. You know what I'm saying? Where it just talks about the system that's in our body, and cannabis is one of the only effective ways to get that only has actually the cannabinoids in the plant that we know of, and it's like 80 different cannabinoids. So we only know about a few of them. Yeah. So they're still doing research on all the other ones.
This is true. So next it says Cannabis should, I mean, and we all should know this. Cannabis should not be mixed with alcohol or other substances. Like, just be careful. You shouldn't mix a lot of stuff with alcohol, and just drink responsibly. We've already told you to use cannabis responsibly, so that mix is just not the best, right?
What, the mix with cannabis and
alcohol? What you say about that?
Me personally, I can smoke without drinking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All day long. But I can't drink without smoking. I just can't, because it's something about alcohol that just make you too sluggish, too whatever it does, whatever it do.
So do you think cannabis gives you a balance when you drink cannabis?
Yeah, cannabis give me a balance with it. Like I said, I can smoke cannabis all day long without drinking. But if I drink any kind of drink, I gotta smoke something with it. I can't just drink just to drink. Nah, I can't do that. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
So he said you can, just do it responsibly.
Yeah, with all that stuff, do it responsibly. Yeah. I mean, we all gonna do it. Like, I ain't telling y'all to do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But anybody that smoke and drink, they smoke and drink. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't drink, they just gonna smoke.
Or don't smoke. You should, and you want to try it, like, just, I don't think you should try both of them at the same time. No. Yeah, I think you should just kind of, just be mindful.
But the thing of it is, if somebody already drinking, and then they decide to try cannabis, they not gonna stop drinking. Yeah. You know that's what they not gonna do that. They just gonna do both now. Okay. That's like telling somebody. Sometimes people don't take medication and say they don't drink and they won't drink, and sometimes people still drink with medication. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just what people gonna do. True that. I don't recommend, you know what I'm saying, you doing a lot of drinking and taking some medication. Mm-hmm. Cause just imagine if you drink a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna say no until you get used to it, because if you drink a lot and then you take an edible, that's double that's double the bubble. Yeah. Yeah. All right, don't do it. We said hey, don't drink and drive. Okay.
No, absolutely not. Okay. Absolutely don't do that.
Don't drink and smoke.
So just
don't
like
smoke and drive.
Yeah, just like
Don't do that.
But this one is saying like edibles. So that will have you kind of like loopy.
Yeah, okay, we talking about edible. Yeah, no, hell no, yeah, don't eat an edible and drink.
It'll have you all over the place.
Especially edible for the very first time. Mm-hmm. Hell no, don't do that.
Yeah, it'll have you.
Yeah,
listen.
Don't do that. I understand.
Maybe you're gonna be tripping.
I understand the question. Yeah, don't do it. I'm gonna say no. Hell no.
Last but not least, I don't agree with. So we're gonna say that regular use of cannabis is beneficial to your mental health. Okay, if you ever, what you say about that statement?
It ain't true.
Do you think it's beneficial to your mental health?
100%.
Why you say?
Because I mean, if you smoke something, like I like sativa. Everybody know me. I like nothing but sativa, and it gives me mental clarity, and I can wake up and I can function, and I can go out throughout my day perfectly fine.
For those in the back, what is sativa and indica?
Sativa is a upper and indica is a downer. Right.
So you should take. So you recommend that you take sativas during
the day.
Okay, and the indicas you should do more when you want to relax, right?
Yeah, when you want to relax.
Yeah. So like when you get home and you chilling, winding down, indica is a good,
good relaxer.
Yeah. So you want to try that.
Put you to sleep. Or if you just want to just go straight CBD, which is indica, is majority CBD, like you just get some CBD flower if you smoke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's it if you smoke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you don't smoke.
So with edibles, since we on that one, is it such that you can have sativa and indica edibles? Yeah. Like it'll transfer over like when cooking it? You know, the effect, the sativa effect that's okay.
For sure. Okay.
So
it still can be intense either way. Either one is still gonna make you intense. You know, an intense high.
Have you had both? Have you had like a sativa indica in the
edible form?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, okay. So with the sativa, does it give you the same effect as smoking it?
It give you the energetic.
It does?
Yeah,
okay.
Sativa.
Okay.
You still get energetic.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else to say about this?
You can tell when you got it, you be running around, doing all kind of stuff.
up the crib.
Yeah, walking back and forth. You be anxious to do something.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's more intense.
Yeah, true that.
Than smoking. You can smoke sativa, you get anxious, but when you get edible, it's just more intense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. The only other thing I would just really say, about the edibles and about the smoking is I would just add topicals to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people don't understand like that you can just rub some cannabis cream on and get rid of some pain.
And it also won't be in your system.
And it won't be in your system.
Because I think that's something that a lot of people be afraid of.
Right. Can if I rub it on me, can it get in my system?
Right.
No, it can't. It's just hitting the outside layer, like right underneath your skin or whatever, to give you that instant pain relief. It might not last as long. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't internal.
Right. It's a topical form.
It's a topical form.
Yeah.
Right? But it will give you some kind of pain relief. So like we recommend if you got dealing with any kind of pain, and you don't smoke. Do a CBD tincture. You know what I'm saying? Which we have those products. Do a CBD tincture. We got some in that bag. Might be some in the front. I can get it. We got CBD tincture that we recommend, and then the topical that we also recommend. And that way you get the cannabinoid in your system, so it can work internally to get you out of pain. And then the topical is just quick fix until you get, as you say, saturated with the CBD. The topical will take care of it now. Why the cannabinoids is getting into your system internally. You know what I'm saying? And everybody should be taking CBD, just like we take black seed oil, like we take a vitamin. Everybody is depleted of cannabinoids. Right. You know what I'm saying? So a full spectrum tincture is always good. The full spectrum tincture, or it can be all CBD because it got other cannabinoids other than CBD in it. Right. It just don't have a psychedelic cannabinoid to get you high, which is THC I think is the only one. Right. Or whatever that we know of. And I think it turned to THCA or something like that or whatever. But THC is that. What you want to say?
I was just going to say that getting saturated or getting on a daily regimen, which is getting saturated, is getting on the daily regimen of the tincture. It is very beneficial. Like you said, it corrects pretty much. It self-corrects what's wrong in your body for the most part. Like if you have problems with your mental state, with your nervous system, it can help with things like that. It can help with your intestinal system, and just it has a lot of different great properties to it. So I recommend, just to piggyback off of what RB was saying, I truly recommend that you do get saturated, get you some tincture and get it in your life. You'll thank me later.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna read this thing about topical. It said the skin, which is the largest organ in the body, has a large concentration of cannabinoid receptors. Once the topical has been applied to the skin, the effects are felt almost immediately. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's felt almost immediately. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's so funny when people do pain cream and they'll be talking to you or something. You be like, here, try this. And then next thing you know, they looking like, wait a minute.
Right.
What is going on?
Like, what's going on? How this is really
Maybe something along the way that actually works. Like, wait, trying to keep moving to see if they can feel their pain. Like that's very rewarding too.
Yeah, it is. Just to see somebody get out of pain from something that you told them about. You know what I'm saying? We just need to educate everybody to understand the many benefits. Majority the elderly people. Yeah. Because they really, really, really need it. They always say, you can get the munchies, eat up all out of house home and all that kind of stuff, but they need the munchies so they can have a better quality of life. Right.
And listen, we believe in it so much, you can actually give us a call on that number right there, or you could go on to our website, greenerthings.com, things with a Z, and send in your information, and we will send you a sample of it. We'll send you a trial size of the pain cream for your granny, for yourself. Hell, we have aches and pains in our youth. So just reach out to us or whatever, and we'll get you a trial size so that you can try it out and become a believer yourself and get yourself on a regimen to get out of pain, just to have a better and a more healthier life.
Yeah. I forgot where I got the report from. I'm gonna read it.
Go ahead.
It says cannabis edibles can be offered to children for therapeutic use.
See?
Gummies and candies are easily become your child's happy place because they come in great flavor that may appeal to children. But for therapeutic purposes, CBD gummies will help the kids have a better quality life. It might help them just calm down.
Right.
It might help them just to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it might give them some energy. Because the thing about CBD is like we had learned from Mara and what else was her name? Kyle, you know what I'm saying? They was telling us that, when you take CBD in the morning, the first thing in the morning, if you got a good night's sleep the night before, it'll give you energy. If you didn't get a good night's sleep the night before, it'll kind of relax you because you didn't get the proper rest.
Yeah.
So maybe, you know what I'm saying, if we take it at night, the night before and in the morning, so you can't get that proper rest. So when you do ingest it again the next day, you'll have the energy that you need.
Yeah. Because
you got the proper rest the night before that you needed.
But so I'm telling on myself too, and I'm glad I got these witnesses because you can't do nothing to me. But I have a comparison for THC and CBD edibles. As we all know, I like to OD. So I OD'd on some CBD edibles one time, just like not too long ago. And as opposed to like when I take THC before I go to bed, the CBD when I woke up that morning, to your point, I did feel a little like inside groggy a little bit, but for the most part, I was up. Like it gave me a different effect because the THC edibles in the morning, especially if you have too many of them, it'll have you will have to go and lay back down. And I didn't have to then. Like, once I was up. Like, it made you kind of be up. It gives you more of a push. Right. I don't think it was like more of a head high or just something. It was different, but it actually does do you better for those.
Right, yeah. Yeah, see?
Yeah, I tried a lot of them anyway.
Yeah, see, she didn't ever tell me that, but you know. You know what I'm saying?
What you saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, question. Like, are there foods that tend to be stronger edibles than others?
Chocolate.
You think so?
Chocolate.
Chocolate holds it more?
What?
Okay.
A brownie.
Like a brownie,
Is way more. Any
up.
chocolate products is way more, because I had read a report about, let me try to look it up. I read a report about chocolate. Mm-hmm. And chocolate already has something in it that gives you energy and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to look it up. But yeah, chocolate edibles are yeah.
They much stronger?
For sure. You know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got a point.
Chocolate edibles is way more strong than any other thing. And then like hard candy can be strong sometimes.
Probably because it has more, because it releases over, like it keep releasing out more of the stuff.
Probably so. I don't know what it do, but I know chocolate is something dang.
Yeah.
It's
like mess around and eat a whole candy bar. You'll be tore up.
Someone dead.
Remember our marketer did that time? Mm-hmm. Ate a whole edible and tried to come to the meeting and was wasted. Like I think she had did it like the day before or something, right. And she was still messed up. She was high for probably about 2 days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Cause I remember we had made some salmon.
Yeah.
And I had made some salmon with some coconut oil, spearmint or whatever. And Tito, he was high for like, I think 48 hours or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was high for like 48 hours.
So while he's looking for that, let me give y'all a little bit of homework. I want you to go to our GT Greener Things website. That's at greenerthings.com. Be sure to go and check it out. That's Things with a Z, and you can get all of your GT merchandise. You can get tincture, you can get bath bombs, a t-shirt. Aren't these some dope t-shirts that we have? Yeah. So we have three different styles. You can go on there and you can pick one and order it, get it in whatever color you like. And we'll ship it right out to you. Like I said, so you can check that out at the Greener Things website. That's Things with a Z. As well as if you wanted to know more information about our What is Cannabis movement, which is our movement where we go around and we teach the benefits of cannabis, we teach the history, and just different things, just different facts that you didn't know about cannabis that could be helpful to you in your everyday life. So all of those things you can check out at our Greener Things website. That's Things with a Z. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram, and we are at Greener Things there as well, and YouTube, yeah, right here. So make sure you subscribe to our page. Make sure you go to Instagram and like our page, and check us out on the Greener Things website. Also, sign up to the newsletter as well. We have so many different events and stuff that are up and coming, and we don't want you to miss out. You can find out what's going on, what we doing next, what we doing new fun facts that we may have for you and stuff, and how to join our community so that you can stay abreast of what's going on in this rapidly growing industry. So yeah, there you have it. Check us out.
Yeah, I can't find it, so
You
yeah.
can't?
No, I can't find it. Not the article I was looking for that talks about chocolate.
Yeah.
Watch out. It's something about chocolate already. Is it dopamine or something?
Dopamine. I think that's what it is.
To it or something,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But it's dealing with something like that that just make the edible you just get extra higher with it by combining the two ingredients for whatever reason.
It puts you on your ass.
I don't want to say I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it deals with something. Something like, something like that. I don't know. Shit, I couldn't find it. But it did say something when I was just reading, it did say something about THC when you get it tested in chocolate, it said it shows a lower level of THC than it really is.
Okay.
So it might show that only 25% THC in the chocolate, but it could be 100.
The rest of the milligrams be hiding
somewhere. Something inside the chocolate.
Yeah, ducked off in a chocolate cake.
Exactly. So that could be a reason why they be stronger too.
Jump out on you off the chocolate bushes.
Yeah.
How you high as hell.
How you fucked up somewhere tripping.
Yeah.
On the couch with your shirt off, sweating. Only thing you think about was dying in your own bed. I just want to die in my own bed. That was it.
Do you have anything else for your community today?
I think you said it all. Go check out Greener Thing. Go check out the website. Sign up for the newsletter. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of events coming up. We travel the world teaching people the benefits of cannabis, whether they like it or not. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're here to do.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah.
That's just it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, y'all comment below what y'all think about this episode. Ask any questions. And shit, that's all I got.
All of that.
You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, y'all, we about to go ahead and get up out of this thing.
Right.
Over and out. Stay out of trouble.
Right. Like, share, subscribe.
Right.
Like, share, subscribe. It's somewhere down here on the screen, somewhere. Just find it and just do what. And
mindfully medicate.
Yeah. Don't
educate before you medicate.
Yeah. You see
yes.
That? Educate before
Please.
you medicate. Please.
Yes.
Yeah, do that. Do that for us.
That part.
If you got any questions, hit us up though. We got the answers for you.
Yeah.
If we don't got the answers, we're gonna go get it and get it back to you.
That we will do.
100%.
Okay, guys. All right then.
Guess what? We out.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. That was about 30 minutes.
About an hour.
No, it wasn't at all. It's 2 hours. We played around for it's 50 minutes.